Welcome to part 76 of Gore
Gore
Show.
Screaming Show. We're on
6, 7.
6, 7. This is probably part 8.
Sorry,
I
that's going
think.
to really date this episode. 6, 7.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, all of our videos pre 6, 7. All of our videos pre Labubu. Oh, if I go up here, the menu comes up.
Ah.
That's okay. Well, I always keep the cursor hidden down here, so good to know. Alright. Why don't we have a look around that other room?
Wait, I got to turn the light off.
Oh, yeah, good. I have to read, so go do that. While I slowly read my next line.
Go for it.
How about we search around down here one more time? Maybe there's another passageway. I mean, Gore and Yuka literally disappeared into the ether.
Yeah, no, they just went upstairs.
Mm. I'm worried about Akane, chat. I think she's gonna get fucked up down here.
Well, she can't die, because otherwise there'd be no game. She can't die yet.
If this isn't the final, I don't know how long this game is.
That's true.
So
But, like, they
this could be the
just
final
showed up.
battle.
I feel like that would be a missed opportunity to just now introduce Gore, and then it's over.
Mm-hmm.
I think she'll be fine.
She got a tackle up her skirt. I'm worried about her. I hope Kyoji and Akane don't get victimized again.
She'll be fine. Don't even worry about it.
We just want Gore, okay? We don't want,
Rape.
Yeah, we don't want rape. Okay, find our passageway. It's just an idea, but it doesn't seem like a bad one. Someone went through the trouble of digging a tunnel down here in the well and installing those sturdy doors. Although I have no idea what it was used for, but the entire structure is so strange that I wouldn't be surprised if there was another passage or two that we didn't know about.
But what if we're not here when someone comes looking for us?
I mean, this tunnel isn't that deep. If we raise our voice, it echoes pretty far.
I'd say just, like, leave your tie or something.
Yeah, leave something to... But when you look down the tunnel, you can't see anything. That's the trouble. Because, yeah, I was like, yeah, at least then they'll see you. I was like, oh, wait. When they first look down, they're like, it's impenetrable.
Okay, well, they can't see you
darkness.
anyway.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. I
Kane nods, albeit uneasily.
mean, one of you could stay behind if you so desire.
Then let's get going. I turn on my light again, illuminating the darkness with its faint glow. Give me your hand, Akane.
Okay.
The two of us squeeze through the cramped tunnel once again. The second time around, we already knew what to expect, so it feels nowhere near as long as it did earlier. I push the heavy door open. The lamps that were lit when Yuka and Gore were present have since gone out.
It's dark.
Yeah. Maybe I'm imagining it, but it feels like the air is moving slightly.
I wish they edited their sprites so that it would look darker. Because here it just, like, it looks like normal, so it looks like it's bright, but...
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, just lower the brightness on the sprites. Come on, guys. As I look around, searching for the place the draft is blowing from, Akane seems to notice the same thing.
Hey, do you feel a breeze?
You feel it too? Our hands squeeze harder. Alright, well, let's look around and see if we can find a way out.
Yeah.
When we were here earlier, we were so focused on Yuka and Gore that we didn't pay any attention to the chamber's interior. This time, I examined the room carefully in the dim light from my keychain. I opened my eyes wide as I see faint writing scrawled all across the wall. The writing is so faded it's hard to see at all, as if it was done in pencil a long time ago. It's also crooked and messy, as if written by a child's hand. Eventually, though, I managed to decipher it.
Hey, make them pay. Make them suffer. Suffer and die. Pay with their lives and then some. I'll kill them all. Stab them with a knife.
What do you think this is, Akane?
A message?
If this is a message, it must have been written by someone who was trapped down here, and whoever wrote this must have been put through some terrible stuff. I carefully sweep my hand across the wall. The bit of writing we just read isn't the only one. In fact, nearly every inch of the wall is covered in scribbles.
This is too creepy.
I swallow nervously. All I can see in the faint rays of light are curses and words of malediction.
Kill. Die. Die, die, die. Stupid idiots, I hope you die. I'll never forget this. Worthless garbage hag, die.
The writing goes on and on. The startling volume of scribbles forms a triangle on the wall. Even when I look at the floor, I only see more enraged raving. It feels like the words are converging around our feet. I don't know how it was managed, but the scribbles somehow extend up onto the ceiling. It feels as though the words above might come crashing down upon us. The scribbles are those of a child, filled with raw, unpretentious emotion. We're standing in the heart of the crucible of curses.
Kyoji.
Kane's voice comes out in a borderline scream. Yeah, well, let's get out here already. The last spot the light reaches is a hole in the wall. It's large enough for a person to fit through. I exchange gazes with Akane. The two of us nod at each other. They don't want to stay here either, especially after reading all these curses. We can't bring ourselves to just go back the way we came and wait to be rescued. It feels like all those scribbled words might somehow chase us down. Going into this hole is a gamble, but it feels like the best option we have. We can fit through the hole if I bend down a bit. The tunnel beyond it is definitely man-made with its flat floor. I think we can go through here. I look at Akane and give her a nod. I'll go first.
Okay.
When I bend over to go through the hole, and my hand brushes against its edge, I realize that even these walls are covered in writing.
Scared. Let me out. I'm sorry. Please let me out of here. Kyoji, is something wrong?
Akane asks me dubiously, but I only shake my head. It's nothing. Let's go. It's easy enough to move down this path at first. I have no idea where it leads since my light is too faint to reach far into the darkness. But the breeze of fresh-smelling air makes it clear that this patch eventually leads outside. The exposed earth is rough and lined with rock. This passage feels more like a cave than anything else, but it's clear that someone intentionally carved this path. There's signs of human hands and tools at work here. The ground is level, and the walls are mostly vertical. The rock has been obviously chiseled. If we keep following this tunnel, we might make it outside. I cling to this hope. The only frightening thing is that here and there, parts of the tunnel's ceiling have caved in. There are large rocks lying around that have seemingly fallen, as their shapes match holes in the rock above. Watch your step, Akane.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell how far they've traveled through this cavern already, but it doesn't feel like it's been that long. Would we maybe have been better off staying back in that room? That question resurfaces in my thoughts again and again as we continue walking. The light starts to grow dim. Is the battery dying? Damn it, please, hang on!
Oh, no.
I swing the light around, a futile effort to keep it alight, but soon enough it goes out. Turn on! Please, turn on! I press on the belly of the monster keychain over and over, but the light doesn't turn back on. Fine, let's keep going. I squeeze Akane's hand, who responds with a, yeah, that's so small and husky. I question if she actually said anything, or if I'm just imagining things. After that, I desperately focus on nothing else but walking forward. My feet feel the way through the darkness as I brush my other hand along the wall in an attempt to keep moving in the same direction. Yeah, it's like, Jesus, we have light sources from the window, that and that, but it's like, when you're underground with no light source, it's like, I don't know if your eyes adjust. I think it's just black because there's no light anywhere. It's like, oh my god. Every nerve in my body is dedicated toward that task. Kane breathes as little and as shallow as she can as we walk. She squeezes my hand so tightly that my fingers are gradually turning numb. She's beside herself with anxiety. Should I say anything? But what? What if I speak up only for someone other than Akane to answer me? Even that stupid thought is enough to make me shudder. I want to speak to her, but I'm scared. I can feel my heart pounding in my ears, and so...
Hey, Kyoji?
Kane's voice is definitely the same familiar voice I know. Hearing it has me sighing in relief. Hmm?
About earlier.
Earlier? After hesitating for a bit, Connie manages to mutter the rest of her thoughts.
About what that Gore guy said. He may have actually been onto something.
What are you saying? Connie continues in a monotone.
I might have been looking down on Yuka.
Akane.
I didn't realize it until he put it like that. But I'm really arrogant, aren't I? I keep pitying her, talking like I had to take care of her. Yuka realized it from the start, and that's why she...
Is that really what you think about yourself, Akane? Akane falls silent for a short moment before replying in a low voice.
No, I didn't mean it like that, at least. But the more I think about it, the less sure I am.
Idiot. The Kazuyagi Akane I know isn't smart enough to burn brain power on stuff like that.
Damn.
Squeeze Akane's hand. Plus, even if that guy was right, it's not like you were doing all that out of a feeling of superiority, right? No one acts purely on a single emotion. Not me, not you, not anyone. Kane falls quiet for a bit again. When she next speaks up, her voice is calmer, and with most of its usual strength.
You're more amazing than I give you credit for.
It took you this long to realize that? How dumb are you? After we walk a few more meters, the tunnel takes a turn. The thinnest rays of light creep inside. Me and Akane immediately look at each other.
This could be our way out.
Yeah, let's go! But rushing forward turns out to be a bad idea. The ground suddenly drops out beneath me, making me slip and spectacularly tumble over. Ow! I reflexively let go of Akane's hand, but it's too late. I lose my balance and fall down, landing hard on my back.
Wah!
Ugh. Oh, and later I feel another hard impact, this time from above. Akane slipped and fallen on top of me.
Oh, Kyoji, I'm sorry. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Ow! I sit up, rubbing my back. What is this place?
Oh, hi, baby.
Oh, baby.
I don't know.
Being in a cave you can't see with bear jump scare us. Still cutie. My palms touch level, compact soil. Someone has walked this path before. It's a bit different from the ground we've been on so far. As my eyes adjust to what little light there is, I begin to make out our surroundings. The drop isn't that big, maybe a meter at most. That's why we weren't seriously hurt. The space is about 4 meters wide and not too deep. The far end, maybe a good 10 meters ahead, lies in darkness. The light is shining in front from that direction, and because of that, the far side is bathed in shadows, so it's hard to make out anything. It's a room. No, a passageway?
I don't know.
Akane, what's wrong? But only after saying that do I realize the position we've ended up in.
Oh my god.
Akane is sitting on my lap, effectively straddling me. Her skirt is flipped up, letting me feel her soft flesh against my thighs.
But you're wearing pants.
Yeah. Where did my pants go? Kane's cradling her right leg, pushing her center of gravity off. Her weight sinks into me, pressing her form against mine.
God.
I can feel every detail of her body, even though through my uniform trousers. Ugh, what am I thinking about? At a time like this? But I can feel my body heat surging as blood converges. Oh, my crotch. No, settle down.
Whoa.
Kane leaps off my legs with a screech.
Sorry I fell on top of you. I'm too heavy, aren't I?
Maybe I'm imagining it, but there was an awkward pause for a moment there. As if nothing happened, I asked Akane, "No. How's your leg, though?" When I reach toward her, Kane wordlessly retreats away. Fear disfigures her features. I pull my arm back. Sorry. Kane hangs her head.
I'm fine, really.
Okay. Silence. Finding the awkward atmosphere, I stand up without offering Akane a hand. For now, let's head in this direction. There's probably a way out past here. My presumed exit turns out to be blocked by yet another metallic door, not unlike a double-winged fire door.
Uh-oh.
Bear,
You okay?
you okay? Bear, did you eat a pom-pom? Like, what's going on, buddy? That's why you can't play with them anymore. See in front of the door what looked to be sandbags, wooden crates, unidentifiable machine parts, and heavy bits of metal. Scraps of cloth and sheets of paper litter the ground. Let's get this stuff out of the way.
Okay.
The two of us start moving aside the objects blocking the door. I actively try not to think about what happened a moment ago. All these objects were piled up into a small mountain barricading the door. Moving it all is taxing work. I can't tell what this place was built for. I contemplate asking Akane for her opinion, but the memory of what just happened chokes me up, leaving me unable to ask her. In the end, I continue working in silence. Once most of the junk is cleared away from the door, I reach for the handle. I grab the handle and push hard. I feel it move ever so slightly. Concerned, Akane asks,
Will it open?
They changed the color in here.
Yeah,
Why
what
couldn't they
the
do it before?
fuck?
I can't tell. I push with both arms, mustering every drop of strength I can.
Maybe it's a pull door?
I then try pulling, but I don't sense any traces of movement like when I was pushing. Doesn't seem so.
Let's try pushing it again.
Connie positions herself beside me, working together with me to try pushing the door open. The door lets out a dragging sound as it lightly creaks, but it doesn't move much at all. 1, 2... Connie and me brace our shoulders against the door, pushing with every bit of force our bodies can manage. The door opens slightly. What is this? Looking through the crack, I furrow my brow.
It looks like there's a bar in there.
There's an iron bar laid across the door's opposite side.
I thought they meant there was like an actual bar, and I was like, what?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh!
Oh my god, that's why this room's blue. Which prevents it from being open. However, Akane and I's pushing has bent the bar enough to allow the door to crack open. Akane, try pushing it.
Okay.
With Akane pushing one side of the double door open, I tried to move the bar out of the way. I reached through the small crack between the doors, grabbing the bar and trying to yank it sideways, but it only rattles slightly, refusing to comply. Damn it! Open up! Open up already! The sound of rattling and metal grinding against metal rings out. The smell of moist soil and the fragrance of grass wafts in. I can see the forest darkened by the night. The colors of the sky bleached by moonlight spills between the trees, dazzling me. If only we could get out of here! Open up! Just open up! I rammed the door over and over. Freedom is within arm's reach. I can see it right in front of me. If we can only get through here! I threw myself against the door again and again, ignoring my building exhaustion.
Somebody! Is anybody out there?
Kane's voice fades into the trees.
Help us, please! Anybody!
But just as Akane's voice starts to grow ragged from shouting so much, we finally get a response. So scared.
Is someone in there?
Somebody hurt us!
Me and Akane's faces light up. The voice's owner approaches the door, and I manage to force it slightly open. It's clear from the person's
it's that guy.
voice that he's an adult man, but because my back is so light, I can't make out his face. The realization that the person's voice is familiar to me crosses my mind for a moment, but I'm not in a position to particularly care who it might be. We're trapped in here! Please open the door! Trapped in there, eh? The person on the other side seems to scoff. I'll get it open. Give me a minute. Half an hour or so later.
Yay!
Oh, we survived the cave. Me and Akane are sitting in a car on the way to the hospital. The vehicle reeks of cigarette smoke. Its interior is dusty with the residue. I grumpily rest my cheek on my hand. Never would have thought this guy would be the one to save us. In the driver's seat is none other than the shady man we found in front of Yuka's place. In stark contrast to his vagrant appearance, he drives a silver sports car. The back is very cramped, and I'm basically squeezed into my seat like a sardine in a can. Akane says nothing. She probably still feels awkward about what happened earlier. Should I say something? While I'm grappling with that question, Akane whispers to me.
Maybe our phones would have worked by the door?
Maybe. That close to the open air, our phones might have had a signal. We were so panicked it didn't occur to us. The man who's been quiet so far finally speaks up. What are your names?
I'm...
Connie starts to answer, but I intervene. Don't tell him.
But...
You shouldn't give your name to a guy as shady as him, just because he saved us from dying.
Mm-hmm.
And
is taking us to the hospital?
Yeah, and besides, it's only polite to give your... You're gonna say I should give my name before asking yours, huh? I frown as the man takes the words out of my mouth. So what if I am? Not a shred of originality to you. Besides, I just saved your lives. I think that entitles me to your names, don't you? Oh, right. And let me get out in front of another one. I can see the man's smirk reflected in the mirror. Don't say no one asked for your help. It's such a hackneyed line, and anyway, you definitely did ask. Getting beaten to the punch so many times drains me of my desire to resist this man any longer, and so I answer with another frown. Fine. I'm Kyoji.
And I'm Kazuyagi Akane. Thank you for helping us back there.
Kane politely thanks the man, but the man doesn't respond.
Oh, we don't need to go to the hospital. We have to get home.
Do you two have any idea how you look right now?
Yeah, they're probably starving.
The cigarette in his mouth, the man glances at them through the rearview mirror. Your uniforms are filthy and tattered, and you're covered in wounds. Plus, your legs hurt, isn't it? Kane reflexively touches her right leg. Kane, is he right?
Yeah, but it's nothing major.
Kane nods bashfully, her voice feeble. I never noticed. She might have sprained it while she fell into the hole. She's probably pretending to be fine, even if it was painful for her to stand. The hospital will let your families know where you are, but more importantly, what happened? You weren't out on a date in there, were you? That's none of your business,
Literally
is
just
it?
tell him about the fucking serial killer little girl.
Yeah. Such an idiot. I snap at him, but the man only smiles. Don't take it out on me because you didn't notice your girlfriend got hurt. What did you just say?
She's not my girlfriend. She's gross.
Whoa! I shoot up in my seat, but the man doesn't seem fazed by my reaction at all. What I'm saying is that only a stupid brat thinks about shouting solves anything. Or do you want to get out of here? If you'd like, I can take your girlfriend to the hospital myself. I don't have time to do favors for a screeching brat. After thinking it through, I settle back down.
Kyoji.
I'm not getting out. I wouldn't leave Akane alone with a guy like you. The man cracks a thin smile. The car turns along a wide curve before finally entering the hospital parking lot. Time to go to Sashima's hospital. After our admission to the hospital, Akane gets examined first. While she's being seen, I call her parents and Yamiko. Kane's parents are apparently very worried about her. They tell me that they'll be there as soon as they can. I can't blame them. The clocks tell me it's past 10 in the evening. With all the disappearances lately, they must have been worried sick.
Yeah, what, they got home at like 4.
Yeah.
So they've been in there for 6 hours.
Yamiko immediately asks me which hospital I'm in, only to hang up right after she's saying she's on her way. Connie's examination finds that she sprained her ankle. It's a pretty bad sprain too. Bad enough that by now, she has become feverish. The doctor says she should spend the night at the hospital to be on the safe side, so she's being tucked into bed. Great, staying at Sashima's hospital. They weren't as angry as I thought.
I guess. But they'll be yelling like hell later.
Still, Akane's voice sounds much firmer than before. When Akane's parents and Yamiko showed up, me and Akane told them the gist of what happened, minus the strangest parts. It was like, there's a serial killer on the loose. Be like, yeah, there was some guy in the fucking hole, and then he went up the hole and took the rope ladder out. And there's a little girl, so...
Yeah, literally just say that the serial killer was a guy dressed up as like a clown.
Yeah, honestly, it's like you don't have to keep the magic parts out. Just be like, yeah, we saw a guy who maybe is the serial killer. You should probably check out that well. We said we saw a girl that they know, minus the strange part. We said we saw a girl we know going down to the well, so we followed her. Me and Akane got into trouble together a lot back when we were kids. It wasn't unusual at all for us to both come home bruised all over. As Akane's mother puts it, we're back to our old tricks. Akane's parents ultimately scold me alongside Akane, but they seem like they're in good spirits. Perhaps because they're simply relieved that the two of us are okay and weren't murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Her parents end up going home without her. Akane may be staying in the hospital for the night, but they have to take care of her two younger brothers. That leaves Yamiko, Akane, and me alone in the room.
Of course I'm going to do a little yelling. Seriously, I can't believe you two be that reckless.
Sorry. I hang my head. When it comes to Yamiko, all I can really do is earnestly apologize. Yamiko cracks a tired smile and sighs.
Crack open a cold one.
Uh-oh.
Well, still, you two are lucky. Yoshiki was passing. Y'all were lucky Yoshiki was passing through. Don't forget to thank him.
That was V3, right? On Akuma. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
crack open it. Why are you so obsessed with dead bodies?
Want to crack open a cold one?
You frown, refusing to respond to that. Much to my surprise, it turned out the shady man is a friend of Yamiko's.
Oh. His name is Yasuse.
Yeah, I guess. Yatsuse Yoshiki.
Yatsuse Yoshiki. He's from right here in Kurihito. I don't know Japanese, I'm sorry. He went off to marry a friend of mine, but after his wife passed away, he ended up coming back. I have a dead dead friend.
Well, he's a widower. He kills women.
Oh my god. Oh, and he'll be staying at our place for a while.
Oh no. What?
That's right, we're gonna bone.
Oh no! That news is like a bolt from the blue. I can only exclaim in loud disbelief, earning myself a scolding by a nurse. Once I lower my voice again, I grumble. What does this creep have to stay in our house?
Hey, you saved your life back there. Don't call him a creep. When did you become such an ungrateful boy?
Ugh, I wish I was in Neko Park where there's no other men around. I immediately can't get along with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what did he do?
Literally.
He hasn't done anything.
He showed up and was like, hey, why are you in the forest? And then he saved your life in this scene. And you guys are like, oh, he's such a creep.
Coach, she's being a little bitch.
He's literally just hanging out wearing sunglasses inside.
Just very disrespectful in Japan, apparently.
Oh,
that's what I learned in watching Abroad in Japan.
Oh, what I learned from your and Ice is anyone who wears sunglasses on their head like that is a douche. But in a Russian accent.
Yoshiki, who's been listening silently up until now, chuckles. Yumikawa, cut him some slack. He's a male after all. Males just don't like me.
Anyone who refers to people by male or female, I automatically don't trust you.
Yeah, like
those males.
Those males.
Except for Tenko, she gets a pass.
There you go.
Degenerate males.
What the hell do you mean by male? Male animals react badly to seeing stronger males in their territory.
They're people, though.
That's why you keep snapping at me, right?
Territory.
When he puts it like that, I feel ashamed for snapping at him. All I can do is fall silent with a sour expression on my face. God, Kyoji, fucking grow up. Yoshiki went out of the lobby to smoke, in accordance with the hospital's strict no smoking policy in the wards. When he comes back, though, he walks in without so much as a knock.
Yeah.
He slips into the room with the flap of his long black coat.
What was the point of that being a flashback?
Honestly.
Oh, speak of the devil. We were just talking about you.
About me? Yamiko speaks jokingly.
Yeah, about how shady looking you are. You'd think you were a hardened criminal or something. Did you get pulled over for questioning on the way here? Maybe you don't know about it, but there's been a string of disappearances around here lately.
Disappearances? Yoshiki raises an eyebrow.
Staying with us, where the fuck has he been for the past, day and a half?
Bella, where you been,
He's just
Loco?
been hanging out in the forest, apparently.
Yeah, good lucky for us.
Yeah, why do you keep going to that forest, huh, weirdo? Maybe he is weird. Yeah, I guess he just like slept in his car last night or something.
Yeah, he has a nice car.
What are you doing?
He must be I'm gonna guess he's investigating the forest for something.
Must be. Do you know something about him?
No. Actually, I wanted to ask you two something. Unlike before, Yoshi's tone is now slightly stiff. What were you doing in there?
Huh? Like we said earlier, we...
What was it? You headed down there to look for a girl you know? Just who was that girl? Where did you meet her? How old is she? And what's her name?
Yoshiki, stop that. Where are you...
Yoshiki ignores Yamiko's admonishment and continues the barrage of questions. Did you pick something up? Did you maybe find something down there? Major change from before. He's entirely lost his composure now. I knew it. I just don't like this guy. I angrily glare at Yoshiki's eyes through the man's sunglasses. Why the interrogation? I don't think I need to answer that. Rage builds up inside of me. The way this guy talked about it, Mail's already put me on edge. I can't stand his attitude at all. Fine. I don't think I need to answer your questions either then. You can throw my words back at me all you want, but I have a reason I can't tell you. Don't put me on the same level as a stubborn oaf like you. What? Why do you have to be so annoying?
Cut it out, Kyoji.
Connie shouts at me from her bed.
Just stop it already. This conversation's going nowhere.
But Kane sits up gazing directly at Yoshiki.
The girl's name is Yuka. She lives in the area. We met her when we helped Yamiko-san with some research. Oh, right. You did mention something like that.
Where was this?
Sorry. Do you know where the Hokura up the hill from... Do you know the Hokura up from the hill from Nishimura Shrine?
Also, he saw us when we left the mansion, so it's like, yeah.
It was there.
Yeah, you know, that mansion area? That's where she lives. Yeah.
She lives there, in the mansion, you idiot. Well, there's a... Oh, that's not me. Well, there's a well past that. We met her around there.
A well.
All's well that ends well.
Even through his sunglasses... You know his sunglasses make it difficult to read his expression? The complicated look on his face is still visible. You found the woman at the well?
She's a girl.
Me and Akane exchange a glance.
You found the underage woman at the well?
Yeah, remember this when her route comes up. Woman doesn't sound right. She's definitely younger than us.
There you go.
Yeah, just a little girl.
Remember that Japan 15th time you said that?
Mm-hmm. It's like, actually, she's a 400-year-old vampire.
She's a 400 vampire, but she didn't age from when she was killed as a child. She's older than us, actually, you know.
That would be weird,
Japan.
wouldn't it?
Wouldn't that be weird if there's a 400-year-old vampire that looked like a 10-year-old? She's the pedophile, not us. We're still 16. Can you describe her?
How long have you been 17? A while. She's cute. She's got big eyes that tilt inward like a cat's. And she's got long hair.
Physical description, please.
She looks like a cat.
Colors, come on.
She's got like whitish purple hair and like pinky eyes, I think, and she wears purple.
Yeah,
She's got bows in her hair.
That's the description to give, not like, is she like a cat?
She looks like a cat. This is Nekopara.
Yeah. Kane pauses for thought before cocking her head.
And, as for what happened to her, we ended up there because we followed Yuka, but, you see...
Kane's voice falters. Of course it would. How could she explain what happened in a way anyone would
Literally
believe?
just say
like
she
she's
walked
down
there
there with a man.
with a weird man dressed like a clown, and they intimidated us, and then they took the ladder away.
And they
then
tried
covered the
assaulting
well.
us, left, took the rope ladder with them.
We lost sight of her at some point. Literally
Stupid. So stupid.
just... Guys are so dumb.
I hate this shit where they're like, oh, we can't tell anyone about the...
No one will believe us. Literally just, like, lie a little bit about the fact that he's not, like, a mythical creature.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
Yeah, it's like you can lie about it. Yeah, I guess I hate these true tropes. Tropes of they tell the truth and the adults are like, oh, you must have just been imagining it.
Mm-hmm.
That's shitty. But at least in that case, it's like, okay, well, the protagonists did their best to convey the message and the adults just didn't listen. So now it's up to the protagonist because the adults aren't going to help. But this, where it's like, we have information and maybe you guys can help us, but we're going to withhold it. That's stupid. After some thought, she manages to say that. It's the only way she can describe it. She left you behind? Yeah, not only that, she pulled the lid back over the well and trapped us down there.
Wait, what? What's that girl's problem? That's outrageous. No one's gonna be
Okay.
like, how did she even do that? It's heavy.
Yeah, mention that there's a man with
There
her.
was literally a man there.
Like, there's a man, he reached up Akane's skirt. So, get the police out there. But in contrast to Yamiko's angry outburst, Yoshiki turns pensive and speaks softly. I see. So that's how you got trapped inside.
But the bomb shelter where you found those two is pretty far from the whale. I can't believe they're connected.
Yoshiki doesn't respond to her words. Indeed, the cave-like place where he found us in an old bomb shelter used in the war. So the well turned to a bomb shelter.
Well then, no wonder there's no water in it anymore.
Yeah. What's more, that bomb shelter is in the next town over.
Jesus.
What the hell?
How far were you guys walking?
Yoshiki has likely decided there's no point in asking
Yeah, they were up a mountain.
us, so he instead turns to Akane and continues questioning her. So he's in like another town over.
What were you doing?
Exploring a forest.
What forest were you exploring, sir?
Did you find anything inside?
I didn't. I didn't find any weird writing all over the walls or anything.
Yeah.
Y'all are so dumb.
What about you, Kyoji?
No, I didn't see anything to take. Yoshiki nods, seemingly satisfied with our answer. Alright. He then turns on his heel and heads for the door. What's your problem? We answered your questions. Could you say a word of thanks? I think she answered my questions for the most part, not you. Yoshiki scoffs, causing my temper to flare up again. Why does everything with this guy frustrate me so much? Yumikawa, I'll go on ahead to the car.
Fine, we'll be there soon.
Yoshiki then turns to look at Akane. Sorry for bothering you with your fever. Take it easy and rest for the day.
It's 10 p.m.
Closes the door behind him as he leaves.
He's not so bad after all, huh?
Kane's remark provokes a harsh response from me. Huh, I don't know what you're talking about. He's a creep.
He's gonna live with you.
He's your new dad, Kyoji.
You're gonna hear them in the night, okay?
Uh-oh.
After that, the three of them leave Akane in the hospital and head home. That's stupid.
Yeah,
Bro,
so...
stay with her.
Dude, she's in Sashima's hospital. Gore went up her skirt. Like, don't leave
There's
her alone,
two
dude.
rapists around.
Mhm.
And Yuka.
Yeah, and Yuka who wants Akane to be tortured, so...
This is a bad idea, guys.
Bad.
Are stupid. But they're also stupid for not telling them
That
anything.
it's like, well, there's a little girl. It's like, oh, just
there was a little
take out the
girl.
fantastical parts
You know.
and say that, like, a man was with her,
yeah,
too.
literally just... Yeah, at least say that there was a man down there, because there was, and
Mhm.
he's probably the serial killer.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, he was acting really erratic,
Mm-hmm.
really strange,
Like,
talking,
was-
like, super weird.
Mm-hmm. Really
It
weird.
happens.
Oh, boy. Then also realize that, like, they haven't made the connection. Like, the teacher was
Yeah,
talking
they
and
talk
acting
the
weird.
same way.
Mm-hmm. Even though the voice would probably be
Do,
different.
do.
It's like, guess they're just too scared, but still.
Gore.
Gore. That voice hurts my throat so
Sounds
bad.
good though.
Thank you. I'm proud of it, but I'm like, God, it hurts.
You gotta do something
I
else.
suffer
I guess.
for my.
Suffer for your craft.
I just suffer for the craft. While Akane was being examined, Yoshiki collected our bags from the well. As much as I dislike him, I have to thank Yoshiki for that much at least. I can't bring myself to practice my guitar like I usually do every night, so I simply crawl in the bed. Too much happened today. Feels like a whole week's worth of events happened in just this one day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because nothing really happens in this.
Mm-hmm. Going to school with Akane, fine with Sashima, going to the well, getting trapped inside, making it out, and going to the hospital. But really, what in the world happened back there? I bite my lip. Yuka and Gore screaming show.
Roll credits.
It must have been a dream or a delusion. It feels like if I didn't explain what happened in that way, the world around me might unravel at the seams. That terrible puppet show, the disgusting tentacle that crept out of that man Gore, the way those two disappeared into thin air.
His name is Gore Screaming Show. Get it right.
Like his whole name. In that corridor covered floor to ceiling in curses.
Yeah, do you think his first name is Gore, or is his first name Gore Screaming Show?
Gore, middle name Screaming, last name Show. All these mysterious things are far beyond the scope of the world I know. I don't understand even a single one of them, much less all of them. I'm tired. I decide to go to sleep. But just when I try to bury my face in my pillow, the door opens without any
You didn't
warning.
turn your light off.
Hey.
Ew, knock, bitch. You're a whole-ass grown man barging into a child's bedroom.
It's Yoshiki, but without his sunglasses and usual long coat, he actually looks decent.
You don't like cool people, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Jealous that I can't look cool.
Use some sunglasses.
He's surprisingly young, clean shaven. I might actually think he's the same age as Yamiko. What the hell? At least knock before you come in. As usual, Yoshiki says nothing. His gaze falls on the guitar sitting against my bed. You play the guitar? Yeah. Why else would I have one sitting in my room? Hey, don't touch it! Ignoring my protest, Yoshiki sits on the side of the bed, picks up my guitar, and begins to pluck strings. I initially lunge toward him to snatch the guitar out of his hands, but then I find myself stopping. He's good. He's me from the future. I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely wowed. It's the first time I've heard such skillful playing of the guitar live.
So quiet.
Whoa, he's doing it. Yoshiki looks like he was born to hold a guitar. It's clear that he's quite experienced with it. But more than anything, the sounds he produces from the guitar are breathtaking.
I think his thumb is gonna fuck up the sound of that note because it's like slightly pressed against the top string, so it's gonna mute it.
Oopsies. They're completely different from when I play it. It's a stark reminder of how unskilled I am. After playing for a while, Yoshiki lets out a small sigh. I've gotten rusty. As he whispers, traces of a pained smile on his lips, he hands the guitar over to me.
Maybe it is you from the future.
Mm-hmm. He plays guitar. He's in the forest. He's trying to find stuff. He's a time traveler. But he knows Yamiko. That's the only thing breaking this theory, I guess.
Well, you know, he could have time traveled and then hung out with Yamiko and got married to this absolute MILF. Maybe the MILF is Akane from the future.
Our cousin?
No, the his ex-wife who's dead.
Oh.
Maybe.
Could be. You've got a good guitar. I accept the instrument with a frown. This man really rubs me the wrong way. He's damn good with the guitar, though. I'll admit that much. There's something I wanted to ask you. What? After all that questioning, there's still something you want to know? I ask in a sulking tone. Yoshiki crosses his arms with a serious expression. This is important. More important than you can understand. Without his glasses, Yoshiki seems far more serious than before. He radiates an aura that brooks no argument. That girl you met, Yuka. Are you sure her name isn't actually Yukari?
From Persona?
From Persona 3? She got so angry Mako chose a sex robot over her.
She started killing everyone.
She started killing everyone. She wrote all those curses like, fuck you, she's not even real, she's a fucking robot. I should have gotten the power. Me! Yukari? No, we only know her as Yuka. Right. Yoshiki pauses to think for a moment and then asks another question. His voice is so low, it almost sounds like he's speaking to himself. When you went to this Yuka's mansion, was there something else in there? Something? Don't you mean someone? Gore was there because we saw the shadow move and
then that
kill that old lady.
Mom, quote-unquote, is definitely dead.
Mm-hmm. Someone would do too. Was there anyone there besides that girl? We saw her mother there too, but... I remember seeing the black cloth flapping behind Yuka's back. Put together, that's Gore. Okay, I didn't actually think much of it at the time, but was that actually Gore? Not that I'm going to tell him about it. So you did see something.
No.
I don't know how to respond to that. Telling him about Gore would mean having to bring up all the strange things that happened today at the bottom of the well.
Do that.
That thought makes me clam up. This is very important. Yoshiki presses me relentlessly, his voice deadly serious. I saw something, I think. A tall man in black, wears a weird mask.
Yes.
I raise my head swiftly. When my eyes meet Yoshiki's gaze, I give the man a firm nod. I understand. That's all I need to know.
He was in the well. He finna be in the pit.
Did this thing kill his wife?
Maybe.
And he's out for revenge.
A girl has died. That's his wife.
He's out for
So
revenge.
It makes sense. It's part of the MO.
Yoshiki gives a satisfied nod and gets to his feet. Before he steps back through the door, he looks at me over his shoulder. Oh, and I need to ask you one more thing. Don't tell Yumikawa anything about what I asked you.
Who's that?
Is that like
I don't know if
the
that's
cousin's first name
I
or
don't know
something?
if that's the cousin or if it's Akane.
Yeah, good question. Okay, but why? She's better off not knowing. Her life will be more peaceful that way. What? Don't be over dramatic. I think about retorting that way, but the words don't leave my lips. The look in Yoshiki's eyes is so earnest, I can't even mock him. And also, never go anywhere near that mansion again. Will that make my life more peaceful? That's as far as I dare go, and even then, I say it with a smile, but Yoshiki only gives me an expressionless non-response. Yes. The door closes with a click. I stare absently at the door for a moment, but in the end, I just crawl back into my bed. Seriously, none of this makes sense. The fact I can't make any sense of the situation I've gotten tangled up in unnerves me. Alright, well at least Yoshiki knows.
What?
The roundish swelling between her thighs. It was his first time seeing anything like it.
This is a dream?
As Kyoji froze up for a moment, the hands coming from all around him pinned him down. By the time he regained his senses, it was already too late. Oh my god!
Oh!
Well, that's what the guy looks like.
What that? Oh,
This is what Kyoji looks like.
Okay.
Brown haired.
Makes sense. That's typical protagonist look. This will be censored, audience. So
yeah,
you're not going to see this.
You're not going to
picture.
see what we're seeing, but this is the trauma
Yeah.
in full color
Is
now.
that supposed to be her belly button? It looks like a coochie on her stomach.
Yeah, that's weird.
That looks really weird.
What the hell?
Well, now we get to see this beautiful scene in full color.
Now oh boy. Alright, so. Yeah, you asshole shit! I couldn't move. I was completely outnumbered. Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah, with my arms pinned down, just know that the trauma is happening, audience.
Don't worry.
Oh boy. Describing the skin.
Ah.
Connie was crying. She began to scream.
No, no, no.
Let go of me! Let go! The group pinning Kyoji and Connie down ignores their protest. They talk excitedly among themselves.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Telling them where to
Girls don't
stick
piss from
it.
there. But they don't, you idiot. They have 2 holes, my big bro said so. Actually, there's 3.
Jesus Christ. The boys say that proudly, pumping himself up as he speaks. Everyone's eyes are fixed on Kyoji and Akane. This is, Kane's voice peered out as she wept. Kyoji thrashed with all his might. The 5 boys keeping him pinned down.
What is wrong
He
with
couldn't
these
do
people?
much. Struggles only caused, oh boy. There's nothing he could do to stop it.
Oh.
They're teasing that he's getting excited.
Got worked up.
One of the boys whooped out. Words cannot describe. So, you know, with this, I guess I thought he was reacting weird when she landed on top of him, but it triggered their trauma.
Yeah,
and that's why he kept being like, I don't know what to say to her. It's too awkward.
Yeah.
Words cannot describe the humiliation, the shame. He felt tears well up in his eyes.
Sucks.
When he saw Akane, the anger he felt overwhelmed all of that. He didn't want to cry. He didn't want to give these bastards the satisfaction of being the two of them. You'll pay for this, you shitheads! Damn it, let go of me! But as if to mock him, a hand came in from one side. Oh boy.
Ugh!
Jesus.
No, don't do that.
Oh boy. They're saying it doesn't fit. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Boy's hands. That guy's gay. He's touching Kyoji's.
Nothing wrong with being gay.
Nothing wrong with being gay, something wrong with being a rapist.
Then absolutely.
Gay, straight, being a rapist, we will mock you.
You should be whipped and
You should be castrated. Damn it, I said stop it!
Ow, it hurts. It hurts.
Kane wailed. She twisted her body, resisting harder than before, but her efforts were futile. She couldn't move. They're saying it's not working. Oh god, boy holding Kane's legs. Reach for her crotch. Jesus. Uh-huh. That's what it looks like.
It looks nasty.
The hell? It looks... Jesus. That's where it's supposed to go in?
No.
Jesus
stop.
Christ. Kane wept, shaking her head in denial. With every curious need, Kane's body jolted with a sob. Kyoji's gaze jumped again and again between Kane's scrunched up, weeping face and those unfamiliar. Everything and everyone else was fading out of focus and his vision blurred. They wavered like little more than silhouettes in the background. Only Kyoji himself and Akane weeping in front of him were clear in his eyes.
No.
The vulgar cries jeering at them took on an odd reverb. The echoes overlapped, gradually sounding more and more distant to Kyoji's ears. He was conscious only of the part of his body touching Akane. Before long, Akane had become...
No.
He suddenly felt... Oh boy.
Okay.
Kyoji moaned. He couldn't help it. Boy. That's not... Boy, howdy. He couldn't understand what just happened. Jesus Christ. It was a sensation he never experienced before. He fearfully opened his eyes. His familiar companion, the same. Boy, howdy. They're like, whoa,
Really
he did it.
Yuck,
Lame Kyoji. They learned about this in school, so he knew what it was. He'd done something he could never take back. The thoughts swirled in his head like a whirlpool, though not in so many words. All the strength drained from his body, causing him to collapse against the boy holding him from behind.
Whoa.
The boy let go of Kyoji as if he were something filthy and disgusting. Movement made him jump, causing more... Kyoji's dazed eyes could see Akane, which was an awkward air hung over them. Akane wept, her eyes wide open. One of the boys surrounding them, too, the mood had shifted. They clearly lost their enthusiasm.
What the fuck?
Boys who had been excitedly watching now awkwardly rose to their feet. Take this as a lesson. Know your place from now on, Kazuyagi.
You better not rat on us.
But that is their parting remark. The boys ran off the trail behind the trees.
So, what was the point of that? I get that it's a game about sex and gore. They did not need to go into detail
and show it
about a rape scene or draw pictures of children going through that. They did not need to do that.
I don't understand how the law lets them like draw that and get away with it.
It's because the age of consent in Japan is 13, so it's
God.
okay.
Oh boy,
What the fuck?
that's pretty crazy. Well, okay then.
You know, that's plus 0.1 points for Ultra Despair Girls, because at least they didn't draw that.
Yeah, they drew the one of the guy walking up to her, but they didn't
do
draw the scene.
this.
Ooh,
Low bar.
low bar to pass.
You know, you know, I like the rest of this game. That I did not enjoy.
No.
Anyway.
Didn't the dream of that day. The shrine grounds fade away. It's an awful, truly awful memory. After that, I ran away from that place too. I didn't have the first idea how to look Akane in the eye after that, and no clue what to say. The next day, I refused to go to school. My mother demanded to know why, but I refused to explain. By the following week, I transferred away.
Oh my god, so you didn't even talk before you came back.
That's crazy. I parted ways with Akane without exchanging a word with or even seeing her after that.
Excuse me.
Boy, bless you. It all happened when we were kids. That's what I kept telling myself after I decided to go back to Kurihito. More than anyone else, I was to blame for hurting Akane.
What the fuck are you talking about? What is this victim-blaming mentality?
The humiliation, the shame, the self-loathing at my own weakness, frustration, irritation, the whole jumble of feelings I had felt back then came back as vividly as if it had happened yesterday. Why'd I have to dream of it now after all this time? The blurry scenery of the shrine grounds began to warp before my very eyes. Once again, I hear a faint voice, a girl's voice. Akane? The moment I call out, the voice fills my ears with intense clarity. Oh god.
No, Kyoji, help me.
A strange, distorted organ. Oh, he's becoming Gore. He's got the tentacle.
Oh.
This distorted organ sprouts from under Kyoji, pressing against Akane's belly. This thing that pushes in and out of Akane is something I've seen before, or Gore standing behind him. The slimy mass makes disgusting squelching noises. Oh god.
On her stomach?
So why she had that weird hole in her stomach? Like, what the hell is that?
She's born with 2 vaginas, and it's just
one on her stomach.
It's just on her stomach for some reason.
Kane's cheeks are flush red, her eyes glisten with aroused. Okay. Voice speaks up from right behind Kyoji. Wonderful, delectable, very delicious. A girl's no good if she's not horny. Jesus.
Is she tasty now? Leaving her down there to ferment really was a good idea, Gore.
Yuka stands behind Akane, sneering at the two of them. Before I realize it, countless tentacles have engulfed my body, all of them swarming toward Akane. Don't!
Well, then, I feel like that was unnecessary. The first bit of that, anyway. The second bit, I guess.
Second bit's what's gonna maybe happen eventually.
Nightmare. But the first bit, I don't think it needed to go into detail about that because we already knew what was happening. Like we already pieced it together
that he was forced to do stuff. You had to draw it.
Entire scene.
I hear birds chirping outside. Opening my eyes atop my bed, I stare at the ceiling. At least this plot's only in this one. Like when we do Aoi and Kika's routes, it's like, what the hell's their stuff gonna be?
Yeah.
What's everyone else's baggage?
I vaguely know about Kika's.
Uh-oh.
But I'm I don't remember much of it. I don't know, I don't remember shit about Aoi.
There's a kitty cat.
Kitty?
He says that was scary.
It was scary.
Hi! The cutest little baby. Come here, boo. Hi. Hello.
What a good baby.
What a good boy.
He's rocking a strawberry collar right now.
He's got a little strawberry collar.
Hi.
What a good boy. Give a headbutt. Oh, good kitty. Never before have I woken up feeling this awful. What happened 3 years ago, those memories I wanted to forget came to me in a dream. That alone was enough to put me in a rotten mood, but on top of that, I dreamt of Yuka and Gore.
Kyo-chan, good morning. It's time to... Oh...
Yamiko peers into my room only to stare at me in surprise. I'm awake. I get up moodily.
Just when I came to wake you up instead of Akane-chan. Booey. How come you're up so early?
Nothing. No reason. Oh, he's laying on you. What a good kitty cat. It doesn't sit well with me to treat Yamiko like this, but I'm not in the mood to be teased.
Yeah?
Yamiko looks suspicious, but seems to decide it's better to leave me alone for now if she doesn't press me further. Put on my uniform and head for the living room.
So, like, does he not have an alarm set?
Apparently not.
I don't understand how people woke up in time when alarms didn't exist.
Yeah, really. I know I can wake up, like, before my alarm, but it's because I guess, I don't know, like, I know that the alarm's gonna go off and somehow my body knows to wake up, but before alarms, I guess there's that same sense of, like, I need to wake up before the sun rises. Like, honestly, how did people figure it out back when they just had a sundial? Where is he?
Oh, you mean Yoshiki? He went out.
Uncharacteristically, Yamiko replies from the kitchen, where she stands pouring coffee into my mug.
Again, why are there 2 Y names? There's 3 Y names. There's Yuka, Yoshiki, and Yamiko.
Yeah, you got 26 letters in the alphabet. Okay, you gotta switch it up a bit. Until each character has 1 letter used, don't start reusing the letters at the beginning of the names.
And then there's Yuka, and then there's Kika.
Yuka, Kika, Aoi, Akane, Ando, the teacher.
Like, you had so many letters to choose from, and you just keep and syllables, soundings. That's a rule of thumb when I make characters, is I try to make sure none of them have names that sound the same at the end or start with the same letter.
Hi.
That was a very vicious chomp you did on my wrist.
That's not nice.
You didn't draw blood.
I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're done.
That's it.
You're done. Get off.
We're over. We're
okay?
finished. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, I'm good.
That's good.
That was it. You're scaring me.
You're
Get
scaring
off.
me.
We're over.
We're done.
We're done. Ratchet cat.
Ratchet.
Glancing at the table, she's even prepared toast. More than just toast, there's salad, ham, and eggs there too. What's going on? I don't want nasty salad. Right as I'm about to ask, Yamiko narrows her eyes mischievously.
What's wrong? What, you miss him?
Huh? Why would I? I jolt in my seat.
I mean, you were up pretty late talking last night, weren't you? He was teaching you how to play the guitar. I thought you'd be happy to finally have a big brother figure.
What, him? Who'd want him for a brother?
I think you two should get along. You're cut from the same cloth.
Because he's me from the
Same
future.
person.
Cut from the same cloth. I furrow my brows in an exaggerated manner, but Yamiko simply nods with a smile while sipping on her coffee.
Yep, you and Yoshiki are very alike. Yoshiki, is it Yoshiki?
Yoshiki?
You like Yoshiki or Yoshiki?
I guess Yoshiki makes more sense.
Yoshiki was always a hothead, just like you.
You're joking. I'm nowhere near as nasty as he is.
That's just time and doing its work. Back when he was younger, Yoshiki was every bit like you.
You're joking. I once again repeat inside my head. I'm never gonna end up like him.
I'll never wear sunglasses inside.
Never. Falling silent, I focus on polishing off my toast.
And that's all you eat. She made you a whole ass breakfast and you only eat the toast. What is this, a Disney Channel movie?
And Connie did not come to greet us.
I mean, she is in the hospital.
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought she just had nightmares too. It's like, I don't want to see him. I completely forgot she's in the hospital.
Broke her leg.
Be like, God, where's that bitch? Why's she avoiding me?
Her leg and she didn't even come get me. What a fucking asshole.
It's like she's in the hospital.
I'll see you next
like,
Tuesday.
Like, oh, I see. Feels like it's.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been a long time since I last walked to school alone. In fact, it's barely been a week since I transferred, including the weekend.
It's only been a week?
A lot has happened. There's also the time I argued with Akane and went to school alone afterwards. So it really hasn't been that long, but for some reason it feels weird not to have Akane walking alongside me. Maybe that's because we always used to go to school together before I moved away. Shinta hurries over when I enter the classroom.
Kyoji, are you alright, bro?
Alive and kicking, as you can
I
see.
can't believe you're going to school after you almost fucking died yesterday. Kazuaki's mom called my house like 100 times yesterday. I heard what happened. The two of you fell into a well?
Seems Akane's mother was really quite worried. The three of them often hung out and played together when we were little, so she knows Shinta quite well. That was probably why she called. She was by nature unflappable. When I saw her in the hospital last night, she was practically laughing with relief, but until me and Akane were found, Akane's mother was likely beside herself with anxiety. With all the disappearances, everyone is already on edge as it is. Shinta shakes his head in exasperation.
Seriously, you're one troublemaking couple, you know? You've sure been keeping things oh, hello? You've sure been keeping things interesting since you transferred back.
After that casual remark, Shinta suddenly furrows his brow.
Oh, but I feel like I always got the short end of the stick whenever I hung out with you and Kazuaki.
That's your imagination.
Nah, definitely not. We'd go out exploring and I'd be the one who'd get lost. Or we'd build a treehouse and then I'd be the one to fall.
You're totally imagining things, man. I tap him on the shoulder before going to his seat.
Why did you go to his seat?
I went to my seat. I tap him on the shoulder before going to my seat.
Hey, forget all that. How the hell did you two manage to fall down a well?
Shinta sits down on the seat in front of me, straddling the back seat, and cocks his neck curiously. I shrug. Yuka pulled a fast one on us.
What?
Kane saw Yuka go down the well, got worried, and went after her. That little brat got out of the well first and closed the lid on us.
What?
Shinta looked shocked.
Wait, you're not saying, like, she just didn't realize you were down there, right?
No way. We talked down there. When she closed the lid on us, she was laughing down at us.
Whoa, that's terrible.
This is a real surprise to Shinta. He looks aghast.
Call the fucking police on her.
Mhm.
That's attempted murder. That's crazy.
Like, kids will be kids.
I never
Like, no.
imagined a girl as cute as her could be so nasty.
I wouldn't just call her nasty. From my point of view, Yuka is far beyond merely nasty and well into the realm of bizarre and inexplicable.
But really, I'm glad you're alright, Kyoji. How'd you get out? I was connected to a bomb shelter.
It turns out the bottom of the well was connected to a bomb shelter in the next town over. I'm cutting out a lot of details, but I'm not lying. Truth is too complicated for me to tell Shinta everything.
You just walked forwards.
I don't even know where to start. Just the gore and all that, I guess. I'm just skipping over.
Because he asked, how did you get out?
Oh. Yeah, it's like, well, I
need to mention
crawled.
the weird line, like the weird scribbles, or the hole that you fell down, and then you had trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy saved you, I guess.
Yeah, like, I just walked, you know.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. Kind of sounds like you went on an adventure down there. Yeah, there were centipedes everywhere.
Ugh, yeah. Shinta whispers. He seems impressed from the way his eyes are sparkling, but I just shrug slightly. Wasn't exactly fun.
Yeah, she fucking broke her leg. Yeah, figures. I heard Kazuaki got hurt. I guess she won't be coming to school today. Why are you smirking at that?
Apparently Kazuaki-san will be here for afternoon classes. That's what her mom said.
Oh, Misono-san. What, did you see Kane's mom?
Didn't I tell you? I live next door to Kazuaki-san.
Huh?
Wow, that means you're not far from my place. How about that?
Yeah. You're not far from my place
walk
either.
Home together, hey. Look, you already have Akane. Let me have this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I guess it does.
Kika chuckles for some reason. True to what Kika said, Akane shows up during lunch break.
Literally, why?
Akane, that's anyone missing?
Jeez, my mom really made a fuss about it. We didn't go missing. We just got stuck at the bottom of a well is all.
What? Girls form a circle around Akane, giggling and laughing. My gaze briefly meets Akane's, but she looks away immediately. Shinta, who's vacuuming up the contents of his bento opposite me, curiously looks from me to Akane.
What? Had another fight? That's crazy that they went on a date already. When they have all this like unresolved trauma,
Uh-huh.
and then they decide, let's go on a date. Let's just forget about it, And then like I don't know what they were expecting would happen.
Yeah.
It's like obviously it's just gonna always remind you of that day.
It's not that, but it's true that Akane is acting strange. Must still be bothering her.
No shit.
Let's have a little taste.
Ah!
Just yesterday, the two of us were forced repeatedly to relive that incident 3 years ago. When Sadashima did it, Akane could act like nothing was wrong, but then Gore had to pull his little stunt too. Speaking of Gore, how did he know about it?
He knows all.
Sash-
He's Santa Claus.
Sadashima probably learned about it from one of my old classmates. Kane did say it was a pretty well-known incident, so it wouldn't be odd for Sadashima to hear of
It
it.
was well known. Did the bullies get fucking arrested? Or
Don't think so. It's like,
boys will be boys.
Speaking of, where's Sadashima and his goons?
maybe he got his tender little feelings hurt. They went too far yesterday, even by their standards. Even a bird brain like him probably realized he turned up the whole class against him. Feels bad to admit we all have to gang up to oppose him, but I guess you could say the same thing about them.
She does uncharacteristically severe. By the way, is your arm okay after they twisted it like that yesterday?
What? That? It was nothing. I actually feel stupid for being so scared of him. And when I said that to my mom last night, she asked me why it took me so long to figure it out.
Huh. Shinta does look a little proud of himself, though. Maybe it was all worth it in the end.
And then the Sandman told Sato-sensei.
Kane's telling something to the other girls. I couldn't hear what it is, but it makes them all giggle. In the end, I end up not saying a word to Akane until after school. We've been going home together every day, but I'm not sure if I should wait for her club activities to end this time. With all the weird stuff going on, I don't feel safe letting her walk home alone.
Yeah, I don't think I'd feel safe walking home alone either.
As I listen to Sandman's sleep-inducing voice drone in my ear during the day's last homeroom session, I find myself at a loss for what to do.
But you guys have homeroom at night, like before you go home?
Yeah, that's weird.
I thought it was just a morning thing.
For me, it would just be like a middle-of-the-day thing.
Oh, that's even weirder. We don't have homeroom where I'm from. Maybe it's because I went to bumfuck nowhere school, but...
Thankfully, I've got nothing to worry about.
Kyoji, let's go home.
I nod, acting like nothing's
It's
wrong.
not like she can actually go to her club. She got a broken fucking leg.
That's right. I don't mind, but what about your club?
I'm taking the day off. Just the day.
I keep forgetting about her ankle thing until you bring it up. She did sprain her ankle the other day, so maybe she needs to let it rest for a while. Connie's expression still looks a little stiff, but I'm relieved that she's at least talking to me. Well, there we go. That's a good note to end this episode on. So, we'll end this episode there, and look forward to more Gore Screaming Show.
We'll see you next time.
So
So long. Gore
Gore
well.
well.